Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I am thrilled to have you here with me here today for a Monday edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. I trust that you had a great Thanksgiving and maybe you're still eating the leftovers, maybe not. We'll see. But seriously, just very thankful that you have chosen now in this brand new week to spend it with me as we look at the Word of God together. Now, having said that, let's take a look at a Bible verse that I really like a lot. It is from the book of James, chapter 4, verse 8. James chapter 4, verse 8. There is an important principle here that I want to share with you that I think would be a great blessing to you. Take a look on the screen. Here's what it says. Very simply, it says this: come near to God, and He will come near to you. Come near to God, and He will come near to you. Now, why is this verse so important? This verse is really important because I think a lot of times we get it in our heads that we are the only ones responsible for any spiritual advance. We're the only ones responsible in this relationship with God, even succeeding or not. And I want you to know, when it comes to your relationship with God, it's a two-way, or it's a two-person situation, like any relationship. See, if there's just one person carrying a relationship, whether that be a spouse or a boyfriend and girlfriend or a friendship or whatever, that is an unhealthy relationship. But with God, it's not that way. With God, any step you take towards Him, He will take towards you. Come near to God, He'll come near to you. So for those of us who have made efforts to try to get closer to God, okay, and that could look a lot of different ways. All right, that could be interpreted in so many different situations, so many different people, so many different ways. For example, let's say that you have made an effort to go to church more regularly, okay? And maybe you've been going very inconsistently, and now you want to go in a more consistent way. You know what you've done? You have taken a step towards God. Here's what happens, okay? If you make that step towards God, He makes a step towards you. He comes towards you as well. Let's say you have decided, you know what, I want to be a person that prays more often or more consistently. I don't want my prayer life just to be what I mumble before I eat a meal. I want my prayer life to be something that I'm really talking to God, and God's really communicating with me. Okay, you made that decision. What'd you do? You took a step towards God, and He'll take a step towards you. And you know what? I especially want to speak to those of us who have tried to make advances in our relationship with God. We've tried to mature. We've tried to grow in our relationship with Jesus, only to find out that we are less than faithful, only to find out that maybe we're not as good at this as we thought we once were. Some would even call it failure. Some would even say that we blew it. But you know what happened there? When you made that decision, regardless of what the result was later, when you made that decision to come closer to God, He came closer to you. Do you know what you did? You succeeded. You succeeded. And you could do it again. See, because the thing with God, it is not a one-step deal. It is not a one-moment experience. It is not just one experience at a church service and then there's nothing more for you to do. There are more steps for you to take. There are more spiritual adventures for you to have with the Lord. There are more moments to have with Jesus. There are more ways for you to grow. And so understand that every time that you make any effort towards God, He comes closer to you. It doesn't matter what it is compared to somebody else's effort. For you, any effort you make towards God, He blesses that and He will come closer to you. And I want you to be encouraged by that today. Okay, my time's up. Thanks for watching. We love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.